Attention now turns to the East Gippsland town of Sale, where an emergency warning remains in place. 13 watch and act alerts are current for areas stretching all the way to the New South Wales border. And residents who have been evacuated are being told it's still too early to go home. Let's get the latest from Sale with reporter Natasha Shapova.
It's been a dramatic week for people here in Gippsland. Just over the weekend, there were bushfires that burnt through thousands of hectares of land, then heavy rainfall and now flooding. As you can see, I'm standing at the Port of Sale, which is where there's an emergency warning at the moment. The street behind me has actually been completely inundated. This is the street that divides the town's library and the Port of Sale itself. There is an emergency warning at the moment here for people to evacuate living around the Thomson River. People are being urged to seek higher ground, and those that have already evacuated are being told that it's too early to return home. The levels are currently moderate. It's at 3.2 metres, but we are expecting it to rise to a major flood level later this morning. We did speak to the SES earlier. Here's what they had to say.
We're saying to members of the community out there, wait until it's safe to return and we'll advise you of that. We're doing some initial assessments of damages out there. We know 3 homes have been inundated. The next area of watch for us is at Port of Sale areas. The Thomson River flows through there. We're expecting it to reach its peak of about 4 metres later today, and we've advised residents in those low-lying areas to relocate early yesterday. In readiness for those waters to go through. So we're monitoring that now and asking those residents to stay away until the floodwaters have passed through.
So those people who are evacuating are being urged to register at the Relief Centre, which is in Sale. It's at the Gippsland Regional Sporting Complex. Last night there was one person that stayed there overnight. They were from Sale, evacuated their home. And there were 5 people, we were told, that registered yesterday as well. Many of those have been relocated to alternative accommodation. There is other moderate flooding across the state as well, of course. We are concerned about Wangaratta, Shepparton, Traralgon and Bairnsdale. We also were told that the SCS had to rescue 2 males this morning at 6:30 a.m. who drove into floodwater and had to climb onto their roofs, which is where they were rescued from. So authorities are urging people to make sure that they are checking the Vic Emergency app for any updates on advice, and the Vic Traffic app if they are planning on travelling, just to ensure that they aren't going through any road closures.